day number 9 of our 10-day blues challenge, folks, and today we're going to talk about turning those scales in all the shapes we've learned into fills. Free printable tabs for this tutorial by becoming a Patreon, including a backing track that's free for everybody, and the link is in the first comment. While you're at Patreon, think about becoming a Patreon. You get free printable tabs. While you're there, think about becoming a Patreon. You get tabs for every single tutorial, and if you have a bigger pledge, you have more rewards. If you want to win a ukulele for this challenge, go ahead and tape yourself playing. Tag us at 10thumbspro, hashtag 10-day blues challenge for your chance to win a brand new ukulele. Okay, go ahead and grab your uk. Brain and attention span. When you have those 3 things, follow me on in and let's break this lesson down together. Come on in, let's do it. All right, so we've seen the scale, we've been practicing it, and we've been getting it under our fingers. Today I want to talk about how you can turn that into music. And we're going to do that today by creating fills. Now, tomorrow, Friday, we're going to take a little break, and Saturday, we're going to do the last day, and Saturday, we're going to turn the scales into a full-blown 12-bar solo. But today, we're just going to be looking at it as fills, but these concepts, you can apply, they're the same ideas that we use to create a solo. So let's bring up the first 4 measures. What I've decided here to do is to do a fill over the 2nd and the 4th measures. Now, the first thing that you want to do is you want to determine how long your fill is. It should fill up empty space, and by knowing how much empty space you want to fill up, it makes it a lot easier. So I've decided to fill up 1 bar sections on the 2nd and the 4th measure. The next thing I need to do is determine which scale shape I'm going to use. So I'm going to bar the 4th fret and play the 5th fret. I'm using this E7 shape, and that helps me know which scale pattern I want to use. I want to use shape 5 from yesterday that goes 4 7 4 7 5 7 5 7. Because it sits right next to my chords. In fact, for this particular riff, I'm going to leave my chord down. So I'll strum through measure 1, down, down, up, up, down. And then my riff is going to be 7, pull 5, down to the 7th fret of the E string, 5th fret of the A string, rest, 5, 7. All right, so we get 7, pull 5, 7, 5, rest, 5, 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 All right. Pulling off pinky, drop down, 5th fret, 5, 7. Now that last note is an E note. That's another thing I'm considering, the resolution. The first note you play in your fill is not as important as the last note you play in your fill. So what I want to do is I'm playing it over an E7. So I want to think about the last note I'm going to finish my lick on, because that's my resolution. And I chose an E note because I'm playing an E chord. So we get, so those first 2 measures, down, down, up, up, down. All right. Measure 3 is exactly like measure 1, strumming rhythm-wise. And then the riff is going to be a little different, but mostly the same. The only thing that changes is the last note. So instead of playing the 7th fret on the E string, I play the 7th fret on, the 7th fret on the A string, I play the 7th fret on the E string. Okay? This is a B note, and a B note is a chord tone of the E7. The E7 has an E note, a G sharp, a B note, and a D note. So I chose to resolve the first phrase on an E note and the second phrase on a B note. But in both cases, the last note I played are inside of this chord. That makes the resolution stronger and makes the fill and the harmony meaning chords, stick together, right? So those 4 measures. Now Now, the reason that I also with the fills is that I made them so similar is because that's something called a motif. And what I've done by making them similar is I've established an identity to this song. All right, the next 4 measures. We're going to go to this A shape that we've been playing. G, move it up 2 frets. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. And then to this E7 shape. Down, down. 1, 2. Now, because I'm using this shape, I'm going to move into shape 1 of the pentatonic, which was 7-9, 7-9, 7-10, 7-10. Because it's so close to this chord shape. I also here, you'll notice this fill is a measure and a half. I decided to do something a little longer. So here I'm thinking for a whole 6 beats as opposed to 4. Your fills don't have to be 1 measure or 2 measures. They can be a measure and a half. They can be a quarter of a measure. They can be 1 3/4. All right. You can mix the chords in the fill. So we're going to start off here and we're going to slide 9 to 11. And then we're going to go 10, 1, and then we're going to do a triplet 12, 11, 10. All right, that's a triplet. Then, so that's the first half. And that occupies 2 beats, which would complete that measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 pola. After that, we're going to go down and play the 11th fret on the first beat of the next measure. Then we're going to go down to 9. And then from 9, we're going to go into half steps. 2 and 3 and 4. Again, finishing on the E note because we're back over this E chord again. So that whole riff really slow, you get 3 and 4 pola, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. You put it together with those chords, you get 1, 2, 3 and 4 pola, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Boom. Then we're in the turnaround. We're going to play this new B7 shape from yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4. This new A7 shape from yesterday, same as this one, just down 2 frets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to play open E, and we're going to go into this turnaround. Sliding from the 7th fret up to 5th fret up to the 7, and then, well, to review real quick, we've seen this turnaround already, but it's the open E, and then 7 on the E, on the G and the A strings, pluck them both, and then play 7, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, then slide up 7, 5, 6, 7. So you get. Okay, this whole 12 bar together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you have it. That's how we made some fills with our scale shapes, our new chord shapes and our new scale shapes. In the blank tab that I have free to print out, this one's for everybody. The challenge tabs are free for everybody. You don't have to be a Patreon to get them. I included the chords in there, but I left the actual tabs blank so you can go ahead and fill them up with your own riffs. All right? Until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. Keep on loving life, keep on jamming, keep on doing you, and life is good, my friends. Take care and have a lovely day.
Great job, everybody. From the captain's deck, this is your captain, William Shatner, saying, you did an excellent job playing the ukulele today, and we are so proud of you. We'll see you tomorrow for the next lesson. And remember, next time you are traveling, stop at kayak.com to check out any deals on planes, hotels, and cars. Take care and see you tomorrow. Bye.